Hello, Akita here, and welcome again back to my channel. Today I want to share with you you count it, five separate free Canva apps that you can use to make treasure hunts, escape rooms for Etsy, Teachers Pay Teachers, your own shop, completely up to you. Escape rooms are a big favorite in my classroom. I use them with my fifth graders fairly frequently. Not so much that they get bored with them, but it's like a nice little kind of break to the normal routine when we're having, like, say, kind of some sort of a seasonal thing, a winter break, Thanksgiving, something that might be celebrating something. St. Patrick's Day is coming up, so I might whip one out for them in that particular case. But an escape room, a treasure hunt, is simply usually like a set of puzzles and things of that nature that you can go ahead and use that people have to solve, then to either break out of the escape room or go to the next portion of a treasure hunt. So these free Canva apps are going to assist you with that and kind of get you going. Now all that said, let's go ahead and go to an image splitter. So over here to the left, we have apps. I'm going to click on that, and I've already typed it in. It's called, here it is, image splitter. I'm going to click on this, and you have I don't want to do text, sorry. You could either choose a file from your downloads folder or export a design. So if there's like a design in your file in Canva that you want to use to split up, you can do that too. So I'm just going to go ahead and choose one from my downloads folder, and let's grab this little guy right here. And then over here, you're going to have a choice of like how many, rows, how many columns. I'm just going to go ahead and do a 3x3, and then go ahead and split the image. Now you can add the images to your design as new pages if you want to, or you can go ahead and save the images to uploads. You see right here how it says list. I'm just going to go to a new, hold on. Let's go to a new page. Over, lovely. Okay, so you can also do a grid where you just import everything to the design as well. So let's just add that to the design. I'm going to give it a minute right here, and it does take a moment, but should be okay. Let's go over here. We're going to drag this out till it fills the space, and then boom. Now you can move these things individually, but here's what you want to kind of take into account, or what you want to be aware of. So if you're doing, say, like a digital, I don't know, some sort of a digital escape room or digital treasure hunt or something of that nature, this is going to keep flashing at me and working my nerves. All you really have to do now is just, mix up the images. And maybe, perhaps in your original design, you have some kind of a secret message, a text, like in text or some kind of a font or what have you. That looked kind of wonky. It's okay. And then they have to, the students or the kids, whomever, they have to go in here and somehow rearrange things. Let's bring this to the front. It's not going to let me do that here. It's okay. To be able to figure out what that secret message is. And I actually have this grouped right now, but I can go ahead and ungroup it. Boom. And then we can easily go ahead and separate these. So really neat. This is not the only use case for the image splitter. And honestly, it was kind of wonky when I first learned about it. It was kind of wonky. It wasn't always doing what it should do. But it seems to have gotten better. So whoever's, actually been doing the upgrades on this app, awesome. So that's the image splitter. That is app number 1. Moving on to app number 2. The pattern maker. Now this one is kind of fun too. Let me go over here to image results. I'm going to go back up over here. I generated this image for my membership printables that pop. So it is like tons and tons of fun. And I don't know if I mentioned this or not because I'm a little bit sleep deprived, but I do have a free escape room challenge. One of my students, actually, she posted in the Facebook group that she had made one using one of the templates from the challenge, pretty sure it's one of the templates from the challenge. And then she actually got it up before Christmas holidays and everything got set. And she made a good bundle of money. So if you're interested and you want to learn how to make escape rooms, that's something that you might kind of want to be into, I'll go ahead and link that escape room challenge below. You will get a template, you'll get AI prompts, and you will get replays from when I actually did the escape room challenge live back just this past summer. It was a lot of fun. People built escape rooms left and right. and it just kind of inspired me to make this video. Okay, so pattern maker, here we go. So go ahead and click on pattern maker. It's going to pop up here on the left. Let's go ahead and click choose a file. And I'm just going to go ahead and choose this little cute little one right here. Love it. And we'll go ahead and keep it as, we'll go ahead and do 4 rows and 4 columns. And let's add to the design. So how can you use this? Let me stretch this out. So how can you use this? My initial thought is that we can use this as kind of a guess the picture or guess which one doesn't belong sort of thing. So let's just say maybe, just maybe, you are doing your escape room or your, let me get out of here because I need the text. You're doing your escape room, you're doing your treasure hunt or whatever the case may be, and you want to, like maybe the students are actually trying to find some kind of a number, like a set of numbers. And what you could do is, hypothetically speaking, it's just one use case, you could go through here and actually number each one. So let's just say you have here 1, let's duplicate. Actually, you know what, let me lock this down so I'm not moving it around because I already know. I can see where that is headed. Okay, so do that, duplicate, and let's do it one more time, right? And so each one is a different number. And let's just say the object of this particular puzzle is to figure out which one is not like the others, right? And whichever one is not like the others, that's the next number in the actual, trick or within the actual puzzle. So all you would have to do is say, click on, let me take the lock off. You click on the image itself, go ahead and go to eraser. I'm just gonna use magic eraser. This is a pro feature, just so you know, a pro feature, but you can also do like a freestyle eraser for yours as well too if you wanted to, always an option. I'm gonna go ahead and just zoom in. I'm gonna shrink my brush size a little bit, and I'm just gonna go ahead and take off this one piece right here. Let's go ahead and hit erase. And then we can get on out of here. And notice how it's different, right? We can go back over it again and make sure it's completely erased. But whoever is solving this is going to go through here and look and see which ones are different. And then go ahead and say, oh, well, 2 must be the next digit, and kind of go from there. You could have one that's different. You could have multiple that are different. It's simply up to you in terms of what makes the most sense. All right, next one, Aurora Ipsum. Let's go into that. Love it. Okay, so here's Aurora Ipsum. And this is one of these basic type of puzzles where you can just you can just do some sort of like pattern disruptor. I'll show you what I mean in a second. I'm gonna grab the sentences in this case. I'm gonna do like 5, add to design. And then what you can do, and this just makes it really quick and easy. Go over here to this side, we'll make it middle. What you simply do is whatever your actual hidden word is, you just go ahead and you bold the words. Just bold them. It could be like a full-on phrase. It could just be a word. You could say, hey, do some kind of a riddle and say, hey, unscramble the words into your next location to go to. Unscramble the words to the actual next digit that's going to go in the pattern that's going to get you out of the room, or whatever the case may be. So a quick, easy one, Aurora Ipsum. It's free, cool to use. Next one, visual Morse code. I wish I had known about this a long time ago. I literally just found out about this, but shame on me as I type this in, because this would have helped me when I was designing my last scavenger hunt set. To be completely honest, it would have helped me out tremendously. But it pretty much is what it sounds like. Let me go ahead and click visual Morse code. So all you do basically is type in, rabbit. Encode it, add to design, and boom, it's in Morse code. Rabbit, let's do another one. Rabbit ran far. We'll do something like that. Add to design, boom. And whenever there's like an actual split in the words, you can go like that little dash, that indicates a space. So, I mean, you can go ahead and just use this, take individual ones, do like a little key, for A, B, C, for the alphabet, and then just do whatever kind of magic phrase or secret phrase that's here that you want to go ahead and use it for, and you're good to go. There's your next puzzle. Visual Morse code. Once again, it is free. Next one. This one has to be my favorite, and I'm going to use this for something I already know that I have it in my mind, but I'm going to share it with you too because you might want to go ahead and do a little something with it as well. Just do a little something, something. Let me go back to apps, and I'm just going to go over here, and let's do read bulk QR. All right, so this one is very handy because what it does is it makes multiple QR codes all at the same time. And it could be, as you can see, a URL, an email, a phone number, or a text. Now, I'm certain that whoever invented this was thinking, oh, it's like a business thing. That's not how I think. I first think like games, visual products when I'm in that lockdown mode. And then like after the fact, I might think about, business stuff. So let's just say here, I want to go ahead and put in my website. I want to put look under the bed. I want to put look in the cookie jar. The next digit is 8 or whatever. Okay, so you can change your pattern if you want to, or I'm sorry, your pattern color if you so desire. The background color can be changed, and then just click add QR codes. Give it a moment because it's going to be kind of putting them in there one at a time. And you want to wait till it's done cycling and everything else. And then it is looking good. All right. So as you can see here, if you tap on these each right here, if you don't like how they turned out, click it. And then over here, you can go ahead and change the email address. Click this, you can go ahead and make this say something different, which has a lot of different use cases with it. But all you would really have to do is slice these up, put them around the house, and then just like if it's a rainy day, if you want to go ahead and make a whole product out of it, something of that nature for Etsy or what have you, you can have people going boom, boom, boom all around. Like this actual URL, it could be going to like a website or to an actual video that you made or whatever you want to actually do. But that was so quick. That was so easy. You have your list of your different locations, put them in here, split up the actual QR codes, and you're ready to rock and roll. So that is basically it in a nutshell. 5 separate free Canva apps that you can use to make a treasure hunt or an escape room. Read bulk QR code, visual Morse code, the Aurora Ipsum, just messing around with the text, the actual pattern maker, and last but not least, the image splitter. Please have fun, make something really cool, make something really awesome, and you be well. Bye.